All right. Hello. Imagine this. It is 1:30 in the morning and I was falling asleep on the couch and I turned my computer on and I realized once again I lost Minnesota. I lost Wisconsin, and today I'm making a decision, at least for now anyway, that I am no longer going to chase or um bother with, specific keys anymore. I'm tired of it. I'm so tired of it because, I knew that a sum 12 would more than likely hit today in Minnesota because it was so overdue. And that's what I went for. But I went for specific keys. I thought, there'd be a seven and just immediately. Now, I'm not saying like when a general key goes out, and it's out. I'm willing to play that, but not in a specific position anymore. That's what gets me, and that's what keeps I keep losing because of it, and it's really getting to me. So anyway, I want to show something here. Okay, anybody who's on the pick 3-4, if you're able, you can go onto the forum and you can look at like what other people post and ideas and all that kind of fun stuff. Well, if you go on there, you're gonna see all kinds of cool stuff people post. But I also posted this the other day. You can see that I had. Sometimes I said it's basic filters that are the key, right? I'm sure you've already read that. And I had the pick four down to only 6 numbers in Rhode Island. You can see that down below there. That's what I sent to a friend. And then I told her it's going to hit in the next few draws when a single hits. A single has to hit, though. And it took a few draws, but there it is. And only 6. Now, of course, it's not 6. It's not 6 numbers to start off with. You have, 32 numbers because I picked 3 VTX that I thought would hit, and that brought me to 32. And then I did a little filtering on the pick 3-4 site, and I think I did some on Lotto odds, and I got it down to 6 numbers. Now I'm going to show you how and what I'm doing because, again, I just realized that happened again, and I actually deleted I deleted that because I was looking at something else. But I did it again tonight in Rhode Island again. I had it down to 48 numbers before any filtering because I could tell that when a single drops, that certain V-track was going to hit. So I'm going to show you exactly what I'm doing, and you can do this for pick 3, 2. And you know what? I'm actually going to be more focused, and I'm not going to be all over the place. Now, I got all kinds of cool filters, all this fancy stuff here that, is awesome and whatever. But I've also learned by looking at it that I've been screwing up and reading things wrong. So, first of all, let me just say this. If you're looking at my filters, okay, and you're looking at this stuff, remember, each one of these is basically a game, right? Each one of these is basically a pick 3 game kind of. Okay, don't look at this right now. But look at, here's the thing though, and this bothers me so much. I was going to Slasher and I put all numbers boxed, and I thought I was safe with these. You're not safe with these. You have to, this is triplets too, because this 13 is dealing with the 2, 5, 6 boxed on the front end, right? The ABC. It is not dealing with the 2, 3, 5 box. See? So if you go over to the Slasher and you put in all numbers boxed, and then you come over here and you're like, oh man, I don't think 13 is going to drop, or I don't think it's going to be a purple. And then you go over and you copy the purple. Okay. You go copy the purple and you drop them in there. Well, now you got a problem because you have to realize that you can't put it as boxed because this is going off of the straight form, at least for the pick 4. Okay. It's still boxed, but it's going off of this draw. It's not going off of this draw. That's so important. With the pick 3, you can do that. Okay. See, look at, I'll show you with the pick 3. I'm already semi-focused. I'm already off on something else. But okay, with the pick 3, stupid 12 hit. Anyway, see, like this one, like 21. That's going off of, here's a 0-7 and here's a 7-8. See, watch. You go to 21 for the pick 3 and you go look at pattern 21. Pattern 21. What am I doing? Oh, I gotta go up here. See, 0.78. See that? 0.78. Or I'm sorry. It doesn't matter because you're looking at it as a whole. This is just as a whole, right? You get the point. This is as a whole. That's why you can't screw up with that. This is going off of obviously the box, or that doesn't really matter because this is going off that. Pick 4 is a lot different. Why is my mic getting all high again? Sorry, I don't want to complain, but okay. So let me go back over to pick 4. So, but this, you have to switch these, okay? So you think that that's going to happen, like, for Rhode Island tomorrow, if I think it's not going to be a purple or whatever, I can't keep that as box. So when you come over here, you have to make sure that you drop this in as not as box, but as numbers, okay? That's super important. But then you go to here, and then you're going to drop, whatever you're going to drop, okay? Like I said, if you want to remove the purple from the front, then you can just go and grab the purple, grab all the purple. And then when you go over to here, you're going to still put this, though, as ABC box. You're not going to do ABC. You're going to do triplets, ABC box. That way it can still, I don't even know if that actually matters, but you might even be able to pick just ABC, but ABC box I would do, because otherwise it might put them as straight just in the way they sit in the purple. But you want it to be any form in that triple, in those first 3. Sorry, that's not what I wanted to talk about in this video, but that's important. Now let me get on to what I'm doing with the VTX. This is what I'm doing because I did it a few times now that I talked about, but then I did it a few other times, and it's like clockwork. It's almost like it is like my times drawn stuff. It's going to work, or it's going to hit. It's just a matter of trying to time things. And let me show you what I do. Okay, so I go to Rhode Island, and it's nothing special, but whatever, whatever works. So here's you go to expectation charts. No, go to frequency charts. That's what I like to do for this one. You're going to go to VTX boxed. Before I do what I do, I'm going to show you something else. So check this out. VTX boxed. Okay. You go all the way down to VTX here. You go to VTX boxed and you go to numbers. 20 days. I got it at 20 days. You don't have, what I like to do is normally 10 to 20 days or so, sometimes 30, sometimes even 7 days to 14 days. Okay. Sometimes I'll do 1 week, 7 days, or I will do 2 weeks, 14 days instead of the 10. I jump around right in there, 10, 20, 30, 1 week to 2 weeks. That's what I normally do when I do combined. If I do them singly, then it's going to be like, 20, 30 days or so. So it kind of compares. First of all, I'm going to show you this. This is Virginia for Virginia tomorrow. Now you'll notice this is combined. VTX box numbers, 20 days out. You'll notice here, look in the times drawn here, 2, 2, 3, 3. There has not been a 1. 2, 1, 1, 3, 1, 2, 1, 1, 1, 2, 1. 1 still dominates at the 20 days, okay? And it hasn't hit now in a while. Now there can be gaps in here because of doubles and stuff, okay? Remember that this isn't taking into account doubles. See, 13 to 17, okay? When doubles hit, it's going to be a bit. Okay, well, actually, because I have it in a VTX box, this actually includes some of the doubles on this one. I'm sorry, gosh, I'm a freaking idiot. This includes all why is there gaps then? Why is there gaps at 13 and 17? Maybe because there was doubled up on the patterns and stuff. All right. Anyway, so trying to be real here. Okay, so 2, 2, 3, 3, 1, right? So if you think a one's going to drop, just like I do in every other thing, you can copy all these yellow ones. And that's super easy. Super easy. Just go to options, copy all these, just copy them and bring them over to Slasher. And then just put in VTX numbers boxed, or do all numbers boxed first, and then do VTX numbers boxed, add it. And then I did single because I think a single's going to hit, okay? Because there's been like ridiculous amount of doubles in Virginia. So there you go. So, and then you have 88 numbers to play with. And one of these is going to hit like in an. Okay, if you take Virginia, let's say Virginia has 3 singles in a row for pick 4. I'm willing to bet like hundreds of dollars that one of those numbers will come from here. Like it's going to happen. It just will. It'd be very unlikely for it not to happen. Okay. But now the only issue I have with what I just did here, and this is good. This is good. Here's one of the issues what I have. And this is what I do. Now, this is something you can do. And you think also, let me get to this first. You go to reduce numbers by options. I was asking Mike what this meant. And so it just takes out like, I'll have to make an example of that on the pick 3. It's a little easier for me. Okay. But anyway, so if you go and you can actually just copy all of these, okay, on this, because this one doesn't matter. Some filters, it does matter. But this one and the other one, it doesn't matter because you can go over here now. Look, we're at 88 numbers, right? Watch, I'll just clear out. I did reduced. It doesn't matter. You do this. We're going to do single because that's what I wanted to do regardless. Now, we do that. That's going to give us how many? 210 boxed singles for the pick 4. But now we're going to add in our numbers boxed, all those ones I just copied. It doesn't even matter about any of that percentage stuff. Just go ahead and drop that in there. Watch 88. See, it's the same thing. So you can double check that too sometimes, if you think that it might be reducing it in a way it's removing some. Because like on my patterns, on my straight patterns, sometimes it'll remove a couple numbers. And that sucks because you don't want to remove straights. So, but when it's a box, who cares? It's boxed anyway. But so now let me get to what I really do. Okay. That's what I do when there's just boxed, when I just mess around with the box. Oh my gosh. I'm excited to share this because you know what? Sometimes I suck and I just don't win and I haven't been winning. And I'm be honest with you, there's nothing's ever written in stone. I thank God for every day. And, I'm not a money hungry person. I have good intentions. I'm thankful, but, I want to win. I'm trying so hard. I put a lot of time into this stuff and I have lots of different stuff and I do too much, but even now I'm distracted. I keep saying I'm going to be focused. I'm trying. Okay. So VTX singles boxed. Here we go. Virginia, 20 days out, most recent draw by options. Now you got to change that to go to no sort. We are on expectation. I do not want to be on expectation. So I'm going to go over. I'm going to do the exact same thing, but we're going to change it to VTX singles boxed. Okay. We're going to do numbers combined. We're going to keep it at 20 days. We're going to do most recent draw by option, no sort. You're going to notice that 1245 is out. Okay. Now it could be a while before 1245 hits, right? And how you can tell that is, go ahead and just take this here and throw it up to 2 years. 1245 is a bottom feeder, right? Now, it's not a bottom feeder in a big sense because, look, they're super close, Let's go to 8 years. See, 1245 still at the bottom, and that's super close. It's not actually at the bottom because this is in no sort. You'd have to put it as descending here. So 1245 is in second to the bottom. Okay. Now I'll do that a lot to see wherever one I'm picking. Now, look, there's only 5, so that doesn't really help that much. With my patterns and stuff, it can help a lot. I mean, a lot, especially when you start breaking down by position. I don't know why when I move away and come back, everything gets super loud. Sorry if it's loud. Okay. I'm gonna try to keep this under 20 minutes here. So VTX single boxed. So let's go back down to 20 days. Now, I don't like just doing one, since there's 5 here, I'm going to do 10 days. So look at that. 10 days, there's 3. Now, if you take 3 out, I like to try to get it down to 2, but here's 3, okay? That's not that bad. It's only 32 numbers. It's not every single, though. Remember, this doesn't consist of all the singles. This isn't all the singles boxed. This is just like, I don't even know. Like, it just isn't, because remember when you go to VTRAX box, there's other ones there that are not, I think I saw this open like these. I mean, look at like some of these numbers in here. Look at, let me find one now here. 1244 holds, singles, 1224 holds singles. Anybody who knows the stuff, but see, there's only 12 in there. See that? There's only 12 in there. So inevitably the ones with 16 are going to be hitting more often. So that's why I think that they're, the heavy hitter ones, just like the pick 3 too, right? So anyway, so these don't stay out typically that long, even though it's been, look at 8 days and 12. But that's also because if you look at it, what am I doing? Virginia. Yeah. Look at all those doubles. That's crazy. I think did a triplet hit in here or what? I feel like something's coming, huh? But so looking at this, there's either going to be a single or another double, right? Maybe a triplet, but I'm thinking single, come on, And if you, notice this too. Look at 1755, 8339. None of these carried out. That's so maybe one of these here, a 3, 8, or 9 will carry up to tomorrow's. A lot of times one carries over. Look at that 224s. Now I'm getting sidetracked again here. Anyway, look at all those 0 to 3s too. Look at that. That's probably due for a change. Yeah, that's due for a change. Oh, I don't know. Pick 4 is a little different. It can go for a while. Maybe it'll go for a little while yet. Go back to what I was trying to show you. Okay, so 10 days is what I like to normally do, but a lot of times they'll show you a little bit something different. I'm gonna do Wisconsin tonight, and I'm gonna do Wisconsin and Minnesota pick 3, and I'm gonna do pick 4 too. I'm gonna see what I can find on those two, because I'm gonna just it's already 1:53 in the morning, so I'm gonna try to hurry, but I'm not gonna make that all on video. I might put another one on video for Wisconsin, Minnesota, but I'm sorry, I'm dragging along. So anyways, you take these 3 right here. Okay, you do what I told you. Otherwise, you can just copy those. It doesn't really matter. You go to reduce by options. There's 16 in each one of these. It's not going to change nothing, but if you want to, just go down here. One of these will hit soon. And I think the 1234, because the 1234 is a top dog. You go to most recent draw by option. You go to descending, and you start jumping around here. So you go to 9 months. 1234 is at the top. You go to 2 years. 1234 is at the top. You go to 4 years. That's what I like to do. Still in second place. Go to 6 years. Yeah. Where did it go? Still in second place. So I like to do this. This really works great for, like I said, pick 3. Pick 4 is a little tricky because there's not so many. But like I said, now I'm just going to take those and I'm going to bring those over here. And now instead of this 88, because this 88 was based on that one probably going to hit, right? And I still think that's good. I do. I think that's really good. So let me just keep that. I'm going to keep that open. I'm going to go ahead and close this out. Let me see this one. So what is this? 20, 25, Is 2556 in here? Oh my gosh, it's not, is it? 25. I was just seeing if I had it lower. 2556. What am I thinking? 25. What was the number? I forgot what the number was. That was not the right one. Now I gotta look at this quick because I gotta see what this was for Rhode Island. I had it down to 48 before I did any other filtering, but okay, 2356. 2356. I don't think I had it in this batch today. 2356. No. So I didn't get it down to that. Obviously, because it's not the right sum. But anyway, so let's just go ahead and I had it down lower than 48 though. I guarantee that. Because I always do some filtering. So do all numbers box. Gonna drop that in there. Now we're gonna do the VTX. Well, we already copied them. So instead of, oh yeah, you still gotta do that. You go to copy, you go to VTX number boxed. Gotta do boxed. Remember that. Then you're gonna copy and paste those ones that we just pulled from over there. And 48. There's 48 numbers. One of these will hit soon. 100% for Virginia. It will not last long. And I think it's the 1234 that's going to hit because look at, watch this. 20 days, you're looking like, oh, look. Okay. Dude, is my mic like shutting off or what? Oh my gosh. Okay. So 12. Freaking A. Okay. Frequency, 6 years. Why am I way up there in 6 years? 10 days, look at 3 yellow. They haven't even hit, right? And you go to 20 days and you're like, there's only one. You know, that's a big jump for only 10 days. And then you go to 14. Still, look at that. What a jump from 10 to 14. You know? That means one of these is going to be hitting here. Guaranteed. And which one I think it's going to be? I think it's going to come from now because that's the top dog. So I would watch that one. Okay. But anyway, that's what I'm doing for the pick 4. And it works because, you know, but what I was trying to show you was I didn't like this initial thing here because it didn't have that 1234 in there. And 1234, I think, is the one that's going to be hitting here soon. So even though this 1 turning to a 2 is very likely, I would just take the ones that I just had here and add them to that mix because some of them are going to be in there already anyway. So let's see what this changes it to. I'm just going to add it as all numbers boxed. So instead of 88, what do we have? I don't know why it says 16. Oh, duh, that's because I'm doing that's interesting actually. Wow. That's actually pretty interesting. So I have that 1 or that 0 turn into a 1 in here. And then I took those. Oh, I like this. This is interesting. I just found something, I think. Yeah, because that 0 turn to 1 is very likely. But it still doesn't include the 1, 2, 3, 4 pattern. Okay. But I can just include that by myself. But this is cool. This might be the, you know, if one of these patterns do hit, you know, then it probably will be one of these numbers. That's kind of interesting. So you take the 0 to the 1, be very conservative with that, and then come over here and grab a couple of those and drop them in there. So look at that. Maybe tomorrow, if a single finally drops in Virginia, maybe it will come from this 16. If not, then I would say the 48 or the 88, you know, either the 88 that were originally in here or the 48. Either way, I mean, those are both small pools. And you start filtering, you know, keys and all that kind of fun stuff. You can get it down there. You can get it way down there. So this is 24 minutes. So I think I'm going to stop this one. So like here, 6 minutes. I mean, 7, 6. I'm tired. So okay, so 7 key 6 is out 7 C. I don't mind doing this, you know, but I'm sick and tired of doing the whole following like, oh, 2 and 5 and 7. One of those is gonna hit. Yeah, when? In a week? And I lose a ton of money until then, and then maybe get it. Uh-uh. I'm going boxed, and I'm going to reduce it very carefully and very logically with lotto odds and pick 3, 4, get it down to, 4 to 10 numbers, and then just play those, you know. That's what I'm going to do. But for right now, I'm going to be playing offline anyway for a while because it's online stuff. I'm putting too much time into it, and I just don't want to do that. So anyway, that's what I'm doing with VTX. It works. And if you use this as a base to all your other filtering, or using my stuff here, like I said, just make sure you be careful with these. Man, you could get some big wins. And I think I'm gonna do another quick video on the pick 3 because that one's a little bit easier to explain. I still not that good at pick 4, but I had it down to 6, I had it down to 48, I had it down to 20 something not long ago. So it's time to start getting some wins. So all right, have a good night or good day, I should say.